Show me.
I'm the martial arts film freak, and I watched The Last Mercenary.
Un fax avec un code vue de 25 ans.
Un type parti depuis 25 ans. Une légende. Le mercenaire le plus réputé au monde. Expert en pilotage, en armement. Insaisissable. Ou son surnom. La brume.
The Last Mercenary is a 2021 French film on Netflix, directed by David Charon, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, of course, and then a bunch of other people whose names I'm about to butcher because French. Yes, Albin Ivanov, Samir Dekaza, Asa Sela, Eric Jador, and I'm pretty sure that's the rest of the people who really matter in this because it was a pretty big cast. Michel Clemades? I don't know. I don't want to read these names anymore. Yes, this movie came out this year, just the other day, Friday, and I was anticipating it. Excited isn't the right word, but I was aware that it was coming out, and I was waiting for it. The movie is about this Secret Service agent who is Jean-Claude Van Damme, who many years ago was forced to sort of abandon his son. Generally, it was not his choice at all. But he did get the deal that his son would have immunity, pretty much like diplomatic immunity kind of thing. And many, many years later, as his son is an adult who has never met his father and has no idea who his father is, a criminal uses his son's name, since he's got diplomatic immunity, to commit a bunch of crimes and be a general asshole, and which leads to somebody else in the government taking away his diplomatic immunity. So now people are after his son, and the Secret Service agent has to reveal himself to his son to protect him because he no longer has diplomatic. I was bored 35 seconds ago. I don't know why I kept talking. This movie felt as though it did not know what it wanted to be. It does not want to be a martial arts movie. That's one thing clear. It's not a martial arts movie at all. There are a few fight scenes in which Jean-Claude Van Damme is wearing wigs because he is this master of disguise kind of character, and the wigs are really just an excuse to hide stunt doubles because it's a lot of shots from behind him. But those fight scenes really are absolutely nothing special whatsoever, which I didn't expect the fight scenes in this movie to be incredible. I just expected there to be some, in which there were. Guess I wasn't disappointed there. But the story, the characters, all of it, at times want to be really serious, and at times want to be really goofy. And at the times it's really goofy, it kind of works. And then the seriousness just drowns all that out. And I think what could have been really great here is if this was like Airplane with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I just imagine, and I thought of this because of Jean-Claude Van Damme's performance, it is so straightforward. There's a little bit of goofiness stuff in there for him, but his performance is so straight compared to other goofy things that happen, that if this whole movie would have been just really weird and dumb, like elements of Airplane, but everyone, especially Jean-Claude Van Damme, just acted it completely straight, I think it would have been something really, really good. That is not what happened here. It was giving me, in the first like 10-15 minutes, I was getting like serious like Hot Shots vibes, and then that just didn't happen. Like, imagine a movie just gives you the vibe of something. It's like, ooh, I know what this movie's doing, and I'm excited for it. And then the movie starts to just play through pretty blandly. Bad jokes, straightforward plot, everything just, yep, nope. Set up something that I was like, this seems interesting, and then that just didn't happen. There are a few fun moments. I liked when this movie got a little bit meta. And it works in the same way that Enter the Fat Dragon with Donnie Yen worked. Like, in Enter the Fat Dragon, my favorite joke in the whole movie is when like someone sees Donnie Yen's ex-wife and they're like, why would she ever be with a guy like you? Because Donnie Yen is fat in this movie. And he says, well, I used to look like this. And it's just a shirtless picture of him from the movie Flashpoint on the beach. Like, that's a brilliant joke. Wonderful joke. I loved it so much. This movie has like 2 moments of that in which there's like a fight scene and then a woman comes in to save Jean-Claude Van Damme, and she has like a water hose and a taser. And so she, of course, sprays the ground, tase the floor. Time Cop. We get a Time Cop reference. I like that Time Cop reference. And then another is just a very straightforward pull, and it's like they go into this room full of 80s stuff, and there's a Bloodsport poster, and, you know, Jean-Claude sees that Bloodsport poster, and he goes, it's my kind of guy. It's a good joke. I like that joke. More of that. If this movie would have been just more of that, like, I guess more of like a scary movie kind of thing, I'd have been down for it. If this movie would have tried to have been something else, if this movie would have tried to have been Hot Shots, Airplane, or even screw those much more funnier movies and just go for like scary movie or even superhero movie or disaster movie, this movie would have been a lot funnier and a lot better. The rest of the time, the movie, when it's not being straightforward with its action-y drama plot, when it's getting away from the dramatic elements, which are just all straightforward, and the movie does set up other jokes that aren't super meta, it just doesn't land. It doesn't. It sets up jokes that aren't funny, and then comments on those jokes as if to be clever, but because the joke wasn't funny in the first place, it just makes all of it look bad. There's like a scene where like Jean-Claude Van Damme is thinking of an idea, and all of his gang like scatter around him and like do like poses, and then he goes off and does something, and they're still standing there, and someone's like, hey, what are we doing? And then everyone's like, oh, no, not right now. And they go back to their the joke wasn't funny in the first place, and the fact that you're trying to call it out would have worked if the joke was funny, but it wasn't, and you just look bad. You look stupid. It's all horrible. I wish I had a whole lot more to say on this. Like I said at the beginning of this, I was not excited. I was anticipating it, but anticipation doesn't necessarily mean, glowing glee of excitement for something. I just knew it was coming, and I was waiting for it, and I guess I had some kind of hope for something fun and cool, but that didn't happen. This movie gave me Kung Fu Yoga vibes. Like, if you've seen Kung Fu Yoga, it's not a Jackie Chan movie you get excited for. It's a Jackie Chan movie you put on thinking, at the very least, I'm watching a movie with Jackie Chan in it. And that is essentially what happened here. At the very least, I knew that I was going to watch a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. And from that, I hoped for the best. And much like Kung Fu Yoga, I was just bored by about 13 minutes in. I am going to give The Last Mercenary, 2021's Netflix film The Last Mercenary, 2 Jean-Claude Van Damme fighting in a wigs out of 5. I didn't like this. I did not. I was bored. I was watching this at like 11 o'clock. It ended around 1 o'clock, and I struggled to stay awake the entire time. And it had nothing to do with me being tired. It had everything to do with the movie being really boring. If you are trying to put a toddler to bed, I recommend putting on this movie. I enjoyed those 2 jokes. I enjoyed the Time Cop reference, and I enjoyed the Bloodsport poster and Jean-Claude Van Damme looking at the poster and being like, it's my kind of guy. Fine joke. Good joke. Watch this movie whole thing in French. Watch it in French with the subtitles. Thought it would make it better, because like I watched the first like 5 minutes dubbed, and I was like, alright, never mind. Watch subtitles, it'll probably be a lot better. Didn't get better. Stayed about the same. Really disappointing. I suppose it's not disappointing. I didn't have anything to disappoint. I watched a movie, and the movie was not good. There you go. That's a review. I watched a movie, and the movie was not good. This review is a lot of nothing, because this movie was a lot of nothing. Tell me your thoughts on The Last Mercenary, or just your favorite recent Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Like your favorite movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, within the last like decade. Let's go that. Nothing of his good old stuff. Good. I don't like most of it. Nothing of his beloved old stuff, and just discuss what he's done in the last decade. What's your favorite of that? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Head over to Facebook, where there is the Martial Arts Film Freak Facebook page. Instagram, Martial Arts Film Freak. Tristan_Glover on the Twitters. And Martial Arts Film Freak on TikTok, where I do TikToks. I don't know what I'm doing over there, but I'm doing it. Yes. Do all the things I just said to do. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.